Brendan, how are you feeling this morning?
A little bit strange actually. I woke up this morning and realised that I left my racing shoes at home, my favourite pair. Yeah, I'm just wearing the shoes I came down in on Friday, so a bit different, bit strange, yeah.
But not too anxious otherwise?
No, I never get too anxious before races. I'm ready to go and give it my best.
Okay, so you're going to run the 50k this morning?
Yeah, that's the plan.
How does your race strategy differ for a 50k from a marathon?
Well, I usually just treat this race as a marathon, and then I just kind of keep going for the 50k. There's no real reason to go for a great 50k time, so I'd rather go for a good marathon time and see how I go, and just treat it like another extra 8 kilometres at the end.
Yeah. How many times have you raced in Canberra?
I think this is my 3rd time.
Yeah.
Previously, I think my best time's 2:49 for the marathon. Yeah.
And what do you like about the race down here?
I like the conditions, different climatic conditions down here. It's always cool, no humidity, and there's a bit of rain in the air today, which means it'll be nice and cool for the runners. Yeah.
Anything about it you don't like?
Not really. I like the fact that, previously I've liked it that it's just a marathon. Today there's a half marathon as well running at the same time, so that might mean there's a few more runners out on the course, but I like the course, and I like the conditions.
And what's your strategy when you get to that point in the race where things are really getting tough and the pain starts to set in?
I really focus on my technique, my form. I use a count strategy where I count in my head up to usually about 100, where I put in like a real sustained, focused effort, and I up my tempo, and I just try and then give myself about 30 seconds break, and then I put in another bit of a surge, and hopefully that kickstart a bit more of a momentum shift. So that's how I try to overcome that lax that sometimes happens in that part of the race.
And is there a point in the race where things kind of traditionally get tough for you?
As the years have gone on, less and less. I find now at marathons I can pretty much sustain a consistent effort throughout. There's always a point around 35 to 40 kilometres where you're asked a lot of questions, and that's where you really need to buckle down.
Apart from the finish, what's your favourite part of the race?
My favourite part of the race is probably the start. It's always a frenetic start, and I like to just lay back a bit and watch everyone streak off in the distance, and then the first 5 kilometres is also good because you start pulling in a lot of those people that took off too quickly.
And just a last question, what's your advice for anyone thinking about running a marathon for the first time?
Obviously train. I think a lot of people might go into marathons perhaps underprepared, so I always try to advise new runners start off doing 5k, 10k, and just step up in that progression. And there's no rush for a marathon because people peak in the marathon when they're in their late 30s to 40s, so no hurry, just take your time, because you want to enjoy your marathon, you don't want to suffer through it.
Excellent. Well, look, thanks for your time, Brendan, and good luck today.
No problem. Thank you, Rachel.